They were homeowners in trouble facing foreclosure, and that's when prosecutors say a lawyer came along with what seemed like a solution. Today, the Brooklyn District Attorney spoke with us exclusively about one case in a growing trend of Brooklyn home theft.
This is despicable. Stealing someone's home is among the worst things you can ever do to a person.
Today, suspended lawyer Sanford Solney turned himself in, arraigned in criminal court on fraud charges. The Brooklyn District Attorney says Solney conned 7 homeowners out of 8 properties.
Using very complicated tricks to get the trust of unsuspected homeowners.
The properties were worth a total of nearly $8 million.
He would give the homeowner anywhere between $1,000 and $18,000 to transfer the house. They took incredible losses.
Prosecutors say Solney targeted homeowners in trouble, convincing them he'd be able to keep them out of foreclosure by negotiating a short sale of the property. Once owners signed over their deed, Solney is accused of keeping the homes for himself and even collecting over $600,000 in rent from the tenants of those stolen properties since 2012.
The allegations against him are pretty outrageous.
Solney entered a plea of not guilty today. His attorney, Michael Farkas, says the charges in this case overlap with another fraud case from Queens that Solney already resolved.
We are really struggling to understand how any of the allegations are different from the first prosecution that he faced and already resolved.
In an interview with Pix 11, DA Gonzalez said the schemes to steal Brooklyn homes are becoming more sophisticated. Instead of using forged signatures on mortgage documents, fraudsters are convincing homeowners to sign away their properties, often leaving victims too ashamed to come forward.
Bed-Stuy had always been ground zero, just because the homes have really risen in such valuable.
Cases are now also on the rise in Flatbush, Crown Heights, East New York, and Cypress Hills.
All of a sudden, someone comes knocking on your door and says, "I can help you," and you should ask yourself first and foremost, "Hey, how do they even know I'm having this issue?"
The Brooklyn DA's office has a dedicated real estate fraud unit, one of just a few in the entire country. They know as homeowners struggle to make payments during the pandemic, their caseload will likely grow.
There's going to be a lot of pressure on people to figure it out. So please reach out to the office.
The DA tells us not only did these homeowners lose their properties, their credit scores were destroyed once those properties did eventually enter into foreclosure. Again today, Solney entered a plea of not guilty. Reporting from the Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood of Brooklyn, Ayana Harry, Pix 11 News.